Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today in Skill 20 we are going to learn how to make verbs agree after prepositional phrases. Sometimes prepositional phrases can come between the subject and the verb. If the object of the preposition is singular and the subject is plural, or if the object of the preposition is plural and the subject is singular, there can be confusion in making the subject and the verb agree. Now in the first example, here we have two examples. The key to the doors are in the drawer. The keys to the door is in the drawer. In the first example, you might think that doors is the subject because it comes directly in front of the verb are. However, doors is not the subject because it is the object of the preposition to. The subject of the sentence is key. So the verb should be is. And this sentence is incorrect. Similarly, in the second example, you might think that the door is the subject because it comes directly in front of the verb is. You should recognize in this example that door is not the subject because it is the object of the preposition to. Because the subject of the sentence is keys, the verb should be are. In the following two examples, here we have an agreement between the subject and the verb, so the two sentences are correct. In the first example, the subject, the dog, and the verb barks both are singular, while in the second example, the subject, the dogs, and the verb barked both are plural. Now this chart outlines the key information that you should understand about subject-verb agreement with prepositional phrases. When a prepositional phrase comes between the subject and the verb, be sure that the verb agrees with the subject. Now let's go to the exercise that we have in our textbook. Exercise 20, sentence number 1. The climbers on the sheer face of the mountain need to be rescued. Notice here this sentence is correct because we have an agreement between the subject, the climbers, which is plural, and the verb need, which also plural. Sentence number 2 is incorrect because we don't have an agreement between the subject, the interrogation, and the verb have lasted. Sentence number 3, the tenants in the apartment next to mine is giving a party this evening. This sentence is incorrect because we don't have an agreement between the subject, the tenants, and the verb is giving. Sentence number 4, the president is a singular subject surrounded by Secret Service agents. Here we have a prepositional phrase. Is trying is a singular verb. So we have an agreement between the subject and the verb. The president is trying. So sentence number 4 is correct. Sentence number 5. The buildings destroyed during the fire are being rebuilt at the taxpayer's expense. At the taxpayer's expense. Now, sentence number 5 is correct because we have an agreement between the subject, the buildings, which is plural subject, and the verb are being, which is plural. Are being rebuilt. This is the verb. Now, sentence number 6. Because of the seriousness of the company's financial problems, the board of directors have called an emergency meeting. Notice here, the subject comes after two prepositional phrases. The board, which is a singular subject, while the verb is have called. So we don't have an agreement here between the subject and the verb. We should change have and say has called. Sentence number 7. Manufacture is a singular subject of the items that you requested. Here we have a prepositional phrase followed by an adjective clause, have been discontinued. However, the verb here is plural. Manufacture is a singular subject. Have been discontinued is a plural verb. So this sentence is incorrect. We should say has been discontinued. Sentence number 8. Future development is a singular subject of any new ideas is a propositional phrase. For future products is another propositional phrase. Has is the verb which is singular. So here we have an agreement between the subject and the verb, two singular, one singular subject and one singular verb. Sentence number 9 is incorrect because we don't have an agreement between the subject and the verb. The scheduled departure time is a singular subject. Of the trains, here we have a propositional phrase. Posted on panels, here we have an adjective. Throughout the terminal buildings, here we have a propositional phrase. Are going, here is the verb. So we don't have an agreement, the verb is plural. So this sentence is incorrect. Sentence number 10. Any houses built in the development before 1970 have been to be upgraded. Notice here, any houses here, this is a plural subject. Have is the verb, which is also plural, so sentence number 10 is correct. Now, this is the end of our exercise. Thank you a lot for watching, and goodbye.